Hello all, this is a part of our coursework to deliver a presentation on digital transformation in supply chain industry, and my name is Tarun Jasingani. Without any further ado, let's get started. We'll start with a brief introduction of what is supply chain. I can confidently say that supply chain is a vital sector in every organization. It can be also called as a backbone in every organization, as if a company has a perfect product or a good service to deliver, what's the use of that product or a service if we can't deliver to a customer? Supply chain management involves the flow of goods and services from point of production to the point of consumption. So basically, it starts from the point of manufacturing to the point of consumption of customer. It also involves the streaming of supply side activities in a business so that the company can maximize customer value and gain a competitive advantage in a marketplace. So if the supply chain management of any particular organization is very good, so it can gain a competitive advantage in a marketplace. Most businesses are still struggling in their bid to digitize most of the functions by applying different activities in the process. So basically, any digital transformation in organization can't be happening like in overnight. So supply chain being a great component of businesses also needs to be digitized and have creation of e-supply chain management. The key digital transformation in the field of business include real-time monitoring of all business operations. Like in any of the organization, the data should be available in real time, be it the sales, be it purchase, or the procurement, or manufacturing, ordering of raw materials, XYZ. It should be available in real time, making the business be more adaptive to changes. The business should be uh, handled in a certain way that all the digital transformations can be happened in a short amount of time. Some organizations are, however, facing challenges in implementing digital supply chain, and this hinders digital transformation. Organizations which are based since too many years, they are facing challenges in adapting the digital transformation in their supply chain side. For successful digital transformation, there is need for organizations to train their employees to meet the targets of digital transformation. So if in any organization, if they are transforming their supply chain management, their employees needs to be trained and they all should know how to operate any particular system.
Okay. Thank you, Tarun. Good evening, everyone. So my slide will be starting from the digital supply chain. Digital supply chain management is a built from advanced hardware and the software to enable the companies move efficiently in the digital direction. As well as the hardware and the software used in digital supply chain enable companies have the best technology and make them manage competition efficiently. Most organizations have fruits of digital supply chain in the areas of transport management, warehouse management, yard management, and global management. So can I have the next slide, please? Thank you. So the next slide is the solution in use of digital supply chain management. Some of the technologies being used for in the digital supply chain management includes the following. Sorry, can I get back? The second one, yeah, thank you. The closing the loop cloud de facto solution. This is the most preferred solution by many business, ensuring the better visibility of their businesses. It involves the use of cloud computing to manage the supply chain. This solution enables the company to carry out all of their supply chain management effectively under one platform of cloud. The use of this solution has made business realize real-time visibility across their warehouse and transport networks. Can I have the next slide, please? Thank you. So continuing the solution, we have the data robot connection. This is the solution is in use, ensure the business have a good data analysis tool, efficient analysis of data procedure, most insight to the organization and the supply chain management, as well as the huge emphasis put on the connection supply chain, and the analysis has increased the demand of data robot connection. And the next one we have is the proper analysis of consumer and the market demand data using the solution has helped companies make better decisions about their supply chain management. Similarly, the use of this tool enables to smooth operation and management of business without wasting any time. They can fetch and analyze data from different sources with much ease. Therefore, it infusion of the technology with artificial intelligence helps companies achieve digital transformation. So from here, our next team member would proceed with our presentation. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Sharmila. Myself, Manohar, I'll continue from here. Mixed technology bag. For effective achievement of digital transformation, there is a need for all departments of a company to have specialized software for the functions and activities they do. However, the supply chain section has been lagging behind as compared to other departments like manufacturing, which has made steps and can change both 2D and 3D printing for quick production. For supply chain, there has been features of mixer bags. This involves using several technologies to manage the supply chain operations uh, well. There has been emergent emergence of cloud transport management system, which has enabled logistics to be managed well. This has made companies get all resources they had for whichever part of the world without delays. The use of TMS in logistics has enabled real-time management of all transport activities for most of the businesses. Reimagining the warehouse. Technology has been applied to change how the warehouse looks like and to bring out improvement in how activities are carried out. Warehouse provide storage for finished goods and materials. Currently, there is increased need for robots in these warehouses for lifting heavy goods and materials. This use of robots has helped save time in the management of warehouse activities. Robots help in digitalizing the warehouse as well as carrying out important analysis for some finished goods within the warehouse. With the use of robots, labor costs have drastically decreased and rate of doing work also improved tremendously. Under digital transformation, companies are capable of rebranding themselves to incorporate the new technologies in their activities. In this rebranding part, companies use artificial intelligence in their various departments to bring a more modern solutions to their modern challenges. The most notable company to have successful applied artificial intelligence in promoting its image in the JDA company. It's rebranding itself as Blue Yonder so that it can use new technologies, especially artificial intelligence, in its operations. Thank you. From here on, my friend Shoaib will continue.
Thank you, Manohar. So the next slide is vision of digital supply chain to business. So in that, with the vast incorporation of the technology in the supply chain management, it is noted that the vision of the supply chain state will be faster. Companies are incorporating new method both in the transportation, warehouse, and how they can assess resources. Therefore, there will be the faster activities carried out in the supply chain management as companies focus on improving their activities. Organization will be able to forecast the need of the consumer and provide all the consumer need want on time. More flexible, it is indicate that the ad hoc and real-time planning has been a good approach that has led to flexible reaction to the change in demand and supply situation in companies. It is shown that the planning cycles and frozen periods are reduced. Planning has become more continuous process that enable companies to be more flexible and change. More granular, it has been shown that the demand of the customer, more customized product is increasing. It will lead to a more push toward customization of ideas. Therefore, companies will be able to manage customer in a more general cluster and a broad spectrum of suited product will be offered. Can I have the next slide, please?
Yeah.
So the next one is the conclusion. With the vast advancement in technology, most companies are focusing on how they can improve their supply chain management so that they can compete appropriately. It has been noted that most companies have already implemented the same and hence they have provided efficiency and on time delivery of services. With the change in the supply chain, it is noted that companies will be able to be faster, bring about granularity, and be more accurate in their activities. Can I have the next slide, please? So here's the references, and thank you so much, Saha. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.